Hi dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Today we are going to have a new lesson. It's here the last lesson of quarter 3, so let's start. We have here the simple interest. So what about this one? We use these kinds of questions in our daily life, so it's so interesting, guys. So if I have here this example, family loan. If Tim's parents, here we have this word problem about Tim's parents lend Tim $100 so he can buy a radio controlled airplane. There they charge them what? 5% simple annual interest. What will be the total amount that Tim will owe his parents in 1 year? So we've got here some information. We have to, some information here. We have to translate it into here our new formula. What's the new formula here? We've got here the interest will be equal the principal multiplies the rate multiplies the time. Okay, guys, what's the principal, what's the rate, and what's the time? So when I ask you about the interest here, it's the principal, it's the amount of money, the original amount of money that we got here. And what about here the rate? It's here the percentage of the simple annual interest. So this is called the rate. And what about the time? It's of course here the time by year, by month, by anything that shows me that I'm talking about the time. Okay, guys, so I have here, as you see this formula, I have to memorize this well. So the interest here equal principal times rate times time. Where is here the principal? I have here $100, so I will multiply $100 multiply 5% multiply 1 year. So I have here $100 times 5%. Percent means, I can here per 100. So this means that, and times 1 the year. This means that 2 zeros, I will move 2 decimal places. So we got here 0.05. Okay, after that we got now the interest. So to find the balance, now he asks me what will be the total amount that Tim will owe his parents in 1 year. So I need to know the balance here. So I'm going to add the interest to the principal. So he will owe his family $105. I added here the interest again to the principal, okay, which was 100. I hope you understood this. Okay, guys, we have here another kind of questions. We use this in the banks here, so concentrate and enjoy. So I have here when I invest my money in bank. So I have here this example. You deposit $600 into a 6-month certificate. Maybe you heard this from your parents before. If you put your money in a bank, so you're going to have here extra money for your balance, remember? Okay, and you can ask your parents too. So you deposit here, it's here the opposite of the credit. So you deposit $600 into a 6-month certificate of deposit. After 6 months, the balance is $618. Okay, they increased, your balance increased. Find the simple annual interest rate. So remember, we have a formula that we have to memorize here. So the formula here gives me that the interest equal principal rate times time multiplies time. In other words, to be easier. Okay, so find the interest by subtracting the principal from the balance. So you have here I want here to subtract the principal from the balance. Your balance here after the 6 months, it becomes or increased to become $618. It was 600. So by logic, we have here what? $18 profit, or you gain 18 profit. Your balance increased $18, right? Okay, so this is the interest. To find the interest, this is the interest, and it's very easy. I subtracted here the new balance from the principal, gives me the interest. Okay, and here the interest by dollars. Okay, guys, so if he asks me here, find the simple annual interest rate. So I will search for the rate. So the R here is the required focus. So I have here, okay, the interest equal principal multiplies rate multiplies the time. Here the rate is required. What about the interest? I have just calculated, it's $18, remember? And what about the principal? The money that I started with, which is 600. And what about the time? I have what? Remember well, annual means what? Per year. This is very interesting, so concentrate. Annual means per year. So I have 6 months. Okay, 6 months of how many months on the whole during the whole year, or in the whole year we've got 12 months. So you got here 6 over 12. This is 6 months over 12 months. 6 out of 12 months. Okay, these are the months of the year, guys. So it's easy now. Yeah, so the required here is R. I will solve for the required. Before you solve for the required, you can solve this here. 600 multiply 6 over 12. So here, by simplifying, divided by 12 and divided by 12, then times 6 here. So you got here what? You got here, okay, divided by 12 gives me 1, guys. Divided by 12 gives me what? Gives me 300. So I have here, so don't forget, before you have here 600 multiply 6. So I multiplied here 6 times 6 gives me 36, and 0 become the same. Okay, guys, don't forget this point. Okay, I didn't mention this, but it's important here. So I'm going, when I simplify, I will multiply here the 600 times the 6. So 6 times 6, 36. Put the 2 zeros. Then I can simplify. Then, yes, it will be easier. Divided by 12 gives me 136. Divided by 12 gives me what? Gives me here 300. So I got here 300 what? 300 R. Okay, so again, to make it more clear, I have here 18 and I have here 600 R times 6 over 12. So I'm going to do what? Multiply 600 times 6 gives me 3600, divided by 12 give me 1, divided by 12 36, divided by 12 3, and add the 2 zeros. So we got here 300 R. 300 R and 18. When I have here 18 equal 300 R, so I'm going to divide both sides by the coefficient of R, not 18, the number beside R. So divided by 300 R, divided by 300 R. It goes with the other one, and I got 18 over 300 R. Okay, guys, 18 over 300. So we got 0.06 equals R. 0.06 means what? Okay, I need now to do it as a, as if I have what? A percentage. So 0.06 times 100, 0.06, because I want percentage here, times 100 will go like this. So you got here 6 what? 6%. Okay, guys, let's have the we have here example 3, finding amount of time. So now I'm going to have another example to find the amount of time. Okay, you put $750 in a certificate also of deposit, your simple annual, and he gives you the simple annual rate, which is 4. So he gives me the rate. You receive a check for the interest at the end of each year. How long will it take to earn 150 in interest? Okay, guys, so I have here the interest is 150. So you got here 150 in interest, and I got the principal with, which is here 750, and I need to know what, and I have also the interest here rate, which is 4%, and this is very clear in the question. And he asks me for the time. So it's easy to solve for t, of course, guys. 750 multiplies 0.04 gives me here 30t. gives me here 30t. And then I will solve for t divided by the coefficient of t divided by 30 divided by 30. So 150 divided by 30, t equal 5. Okay, guys, this means what? This means we have 5 years. It will take 5 years to earn $150 in simple interest. Okay, guys, I hope you understood the lesson. Please, if you have any question, send me on the new SCL, and I will send you the revision of the week, the revision of the quarter next week, inshallah. Don't forget to do your project. I sent it also on the SCL. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.